you want to do the intro?
Sure.
Okay, do it.
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. It's me, the world's middest hero.
It's my old intro. You don't watch my videos.
Oh, that's right. What's up, Fae folk? It's me, Rain. Thank you for joining me.
Biblically accurate. Hi, everyone. So if you haven't seen him before, hi, Reese.
Hi,
Our cat's
Reese.
just off screen. This is my husband. His name is Tony. Say hi.
Hola.
Why do I feel like that was deeply unsettling?
I don't know.
I don't know. You just had like a menacing air about you. Come here, baby. You want to be on camera? Come here. I'm going to pick you up. Scoot. Right onto the table.
Hi, Reese.
We tried.
Anyway.
She'll be off camera probably getting pets at some point. Anyway, hi everyone. So for today's video, we're going to be doing more Monster High Hypotheticals. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video 2 weeks ago?
Sure.
I don't know, 2 weeks ago, something like
think
that.
so.
And it was like where I take Monster High characters and put them into hypothetical situations. So like in that video, I ranked them based on who would be most likely to help you hide a body. I'm forgetting which other ones I did already. It hasn't been that long.
Who's most likely to get canceled?
Yeah, no, I did what each character would get
Oh.
canceled for. So basically just taking Monster High characters and putting them in like a silly little hypothetical situation and talking about what I think their reactions would be. And today, Tony's going to do it with us, which is super cool because he doesn't know anything about any of the characters.
No.
So my thought process is I'm going to give him a quick rundown of the characters that we're doing today. It is going to be a slightly different list than the ones that we did before, partially because you guys requested a couple of characters and partially because I tried to do characters that I thought had like a really nice concrete personality for the hubster here. To like
concrete.
Yep, baby. But like I was trying to find characters that had like a very strong personality point so we can kind of latch onto them and understand. So I'm going to explain the characters to you and then we're going to go through 4 hypotheticals today. I have answers for all of these, so you're going to get like a slightly more serious, funny answer from me. And we're going to see if Anthony has anything to input. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Sure.
Can you sound more hype?
Woo!
That was too hype, bruh.
Woo.
Jesus, that was so fucking loud.
What's your language?
No.
This is a Christian channel.
This is not.
This is a Christian Minecraft server.
I need to leave immediately.
I hate.
Don't just stop talking
I
while
love
you're
it.
ahead. Just
I
stop.
want you to Baku stay, but I love to watch you Baku go.
Already? We've been filming for 3 minutes.
That's honestly, I'm slacking.
Okay.
Week.
Hutch you.
Okay.
Okay. So the characters that we're doing today are Draculaura. You know who Draculaura is by sight. Okay. Personality-wise, she's like very ambitious, kind of a perfectionist. Feels like she has to do the best at everything. And also she's secretly a witch. So she's a vampire, but she also practices witchcraft, which is illegal at Monster High.
Okay.
Okay? Got it?
Sure.
You have to understand 6 characters. Do you think you're going to be able to absorb this?
Oh, are you serious? There's so many. Okay.
Yeah.
I have to understand all of them right now, or can I
Yeah,
just...
like immediately.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, we have Cleo, who is like a bit more of a, like slightly more self-centered. She's not like outright mean this generation, because by the way, I didn't say we're doing Generation 3, just because that's like the current generation of Monster High. So Cleo's not like outright mean, but she's just a little bit more self-centered, a little bit on her high horse. She's ancient Egyptian royalty, so like she thinks, you know, she's kind of hot shit. Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she's hot shit.
Okay. Super. Frankie. They, them.
Okay. That's you.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
So Frankie is kind of inquisitive and they're very curious. They've got like a bunch of different brain bits from a bunch of different people in their head. So they're like super smart and just know random bits of information. Okay.
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 That's you.
But they're also fresh to the world. They're only like recently created.
Okay.
Like relatively. I don't think it's as fresh as it was in Gen 1.
Should she be in like elementary school then?
What?
If she's fresh to the world.
They.
If they're fresh to the
Don't
world.
question Monster High logic. Okay, are you with me so far? You're looking around a lot.
I'm looking at the cat.
You're giving me anxiety.
Look at her little mittens.
He's
Anyway.
giving me anxiety. Then we have Laguna. So Laguna's kind of
Oblongata?
what?
Laguna oblongata? Isn't that a thing? Something oblongata?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
All right, go on.
So Laguna...
You are, like, on something.
I have a censor sound that I use.
I've never heard you have to censor so much.
Yeah, well... Get the stick out of my head.
Don't you want...
I censor. It's fine. Stop. This is going to be a really long video. I need you to not be dwelling on my choice of words.
Okay.
Okay, great. Next up, we have Laguna. And she's kind of half and half. So she's like really aggressive. She likes to like bite and rip and murder. Don't look at me.
I'm understanding
so
where your
like,
childhood came from now.
I didn't watch this as a child.
No, but this is you grown up.
No. We haven't gotten... Anyway. You're distressing me. Laguna's other side is she's like... So she's really tough, very, very athletic, right? But then, like, her softer side is she's super, super into telenovelas. Like, she loves romance drama.
Okay.
She draws comics. It's like she's big on romance.
Okay.
She sees a man and is immediately like, that's going to be my husband before she even says a word to him.
Goodness.
Damn. Okay. 2 more. You're almost there. Okay. This is where it starts to switch up from the last video. So one of y'all requested that I do Toralei, which I did think was a good fit. So Toralei is kind of mean. I think you would like her a lot because you like the like enemies to friends to lovers kind of situation.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Toralei she started off as an enemy, like against the main cast, but now she's like kind of come around to help them. So she's like a recovering mean girl.
Oh, so she's an Amity Blight.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. You get it. And then lastly is Twyla. Twyla is quiet. She's autistic. She doesn't like loud noises. She kind of prefers to like be in the shadows and not talk to too many people at once. I know.
Okay.
Don't look at me with that knowing gaze. So that's all of them, okay? Do you think you got it? Sorry for you guys that like you probably already know, like a lot of you probably already know this. If you don't though, I guess this is helpful, but like I have to educate Anthony before we can get into the fun stuff.
Okay.
You feeling confident?
No.
Okay, great. Let's keep going.
Great.
Okay. So first one is, I feel like this might not be too difficult for you to get into.
Okay.
And so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to give Anthony the opportunity to give us an answer first. And then whether or not you can successfully, I'll give you my answer after. Just so that way, like, I don't bias you in any way.
Okay.
We can get your raw, unfiltered reaction, which I'm sure will be absolutely heinous. So the first one is just classic high school superlatives, which I tried to explain to you earlier, and I think you have immediately forgotten.
Oh, wasn't it the most likely to...
Like, you'll get most likely to succeed or best smile. I won most artistic when I graduated, which is a big flex.
I didn't graduate. I don't know what I was supposed to be.
So anyway, what do you think Draculaura's superlative would be? Don't look at my phone for answers. He's sitting here trying to read my notes so he knows.
I cheated in school and I'll cheat now.
You didn't cheat very successfully in school.
Not when I was homeschooled. Thanks online homeschooling.
Bro.
You ruined my high school career.
You cannot just be trauma dumping this video. I need you to give me an answer.
I'm locked in.
Lock the fuck in then.
Stop saying bad words.
Don't tell me what to do.
Alright. Most likely to be something. Draculaura.
Or, you know, just like most anything. We're starting out easy, so it does worry me that you're like struggling.
I've already forgotten.
Do you want a refresher on who Draculaura is? No,
because then your audience is just going to see how bad of an attention span / memory I have already.
That's okay. There's no way the mic picked that up, and that was a funny sound.
I'd say she's most likely to open up her own business.
Okay.
I'm thinking either catering.
Okay. Or you didn't have an or, did you?
No. No.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm not judging you. I just am curious. What about Draculaura's personality made you think that she would make food for a living?
I don't know. You said she's a go-getter.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go-getters usually want to start their own business or something because they think it's cool.
I guess that's fair. Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know. I felt like there was a little animosity there.
I was thinking of your father. That's gonna look way worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
By the face you made.
Yeah,
Just want you, can you at least let them know that it wasn't?
No, if you're gonna like talk shit, I'm gonna answer. It's fine. Most of them have seen our videos before. If you know how me and Tony are together, you know it's fine. If you haven't seen it, we love him. He's so silly and so weird.
There's not any animosity. Please don't think that.
No, we just like to be a little snarky with each other. Anyway, so I said for Draculaura, she would be most likely to succeed.
That was close enough.
Yeah, I feel like ours were fairly similar. What about for Cleo?
What was Cleo?
So Cleo is like the mummy, like the ancient Egyptian royalty. She kind of thinks she's like cool.
Oh, that's right. I had one earlier, but I can't use that one.
As much as I'm joking about like, oh,
most
I'm
likely
going
to
to curse
go to
on
rehab.
the channel. Oh my god! That's so different from my answer.
What's your answer?
Crazy. Elaborate on yours first.
I just thought of like Amanda Bynes
she's like
and Lindsay Lohan.
Yep.
Vibe.
Okay. I said that Cleo would get best dressed.
Oh.
And I also think that specifically her senior year, when it like really counts the most, I think that she would be wearing like ancient jewelry, like priceless gems every single day just to make sure she gets best dressed. Because I think she'd be like, I need this. I need, first of all, a superlative. Like, I'm going to be in the yearbook, and also I'm going to be the one who's like...
I have a second answer.
Okay.
So
I'm scared.
I still stand with mine.
Okay, great.
Most likely to just peak in high school.
That one's kind of... You're kind of not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to be one of the... like that girl on TikTok forever ago that was like... she was like complaining about nerds in high school and how they're getting like significant others now because like when they were nerds they should just be
I have
nerds.
no idea.
Yeah,
what
there
you're
was like a girl
about.
on TikTok who was like, oh, why are the nerds like ruling the world now? Like, why are they so much better than the rest of us? Blah 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 blah. And it's like, you are the definition of peaked in high school. I feel like Cleo would make that post on TikTok.
Tony's coming out aggressive with this
I'm
one.
always aggressive. I have
know.
the hottest of takes. They call me Icy Thought.
Only on Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays.
Anyway, I'm moving on to Frankie. What's yours? Stop looking at my shit.
Do you think I can read that fast?
I forget you're illiterate.
Anyway.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
No, not really. Remind me of Frankie.
Frankie is the one that is like made up of a bunch of different brain bits and is really smart, but like very sporadic kind of random knowledge, curious. Mine is completely unconnected to their personality at all. It's just funny. But you can say whatever you want.
No, that one's not appropriate.
This is always the struggle when Tony comes on, because like, did I start to say this? I think I started to say this and then you interrupted me. As much as I joke about like, teehee, I can curse. Like, I will curse. I'll censor the worst of it. But Tony is a unique struggle to edit because he always says the most heinous shit. And then I have to deal with it.
I live on the heinous side of YouTube, so it makes sense.
Okay, we have to like hurry up a little.
Dude, I'm trying. Okay. Most likely to work in a university as a professor.
Okay, that's cute.
Way better than my original.
I feel like that's not really like a superlative necessarily. Like that's really specific.
She's curious, always wants to keep learning.
Yeah, I'm saying like it's in character.
Yeah.
Also they.
Sorry.
I know.
Anyway.
You're terrible.
Yep. Do you want to hear my original one? You want me to whisper it in your ear?
Okay, sure.
Whatever that is called. I don't know why. Like the bits of different brain, just like one of them.
I thought you were going to say something else, so I was like prepared to react to that.
Oh.
I'm going to tell them. I'm going to whisper to them.
What is that called though? There's like a.
So he thinks that Frankie would be the most likely to have to take a grippy sock vacation.
It was just
if you don't know what that means, I'm so happy for your mental health.
I think it was just because like the different bits of brain.
Hold on. Please tell me that's just a new note. Okay, I thought I erased all of my notes for a second. I was panicking.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's just because of the bits of different brain. Like, there's got to be
one that's mentally
ill. There's
ill.
one real bad brain in there.
It's mine.
Anyway, carry on.
Okay, so for mine, I think that Frankie would be the worst driver. And I do want to say, like, so clearly, because this only just came to me now, it has nothing to do with the fact they have a prosthetic leg. It mostly has to do with the fact that they're, like, canonically queer.
I remembered my one from earlier now.
Stop speaking.
Okay.
Everything you say just gets worse. But no, I think that a combination, because Frankie, I feel like, can be kind of clumsy sometimes. So I feel like that combination, plus they're canonically queer, and it's like a joke that, like, queer people are like worse drivers. I don't know. I just feel like Frankie would get behind the wheel and it would be like everyone else is buckling up, like gripping their seats.
That's how I feel when you drive. That makes
okay, but I drive fine. You're just really mean.
Hearing I don't remember how I got here.
I disassociate sometimes.
That is not what I want to hear from someone driving me.
Okay, Laguna. Do you remember anything about Laguna?
Nope. You probably should have told me like about the character. And then said, what do you think? Instead of all at once in the beginning. Because I've already forgotten all of them.
Okay, but you're just going to forget them again. I'm explaining them a second time.
Yeah.
The way that you're asking me to. And by the time we get to the next hypothetical, you're going to say, I forgot again.
Okay, don't tell me then. Tell me.
Laguna is like half and half. So she's like one side really rough, really violent, like very aggressive, athletic. One side super sappy, romantic.
Okay, most likely to lead a roller derby team. But also writes like shameless smut novels in her free time.
That's not a superlative. That's just a headcanon.
No, that's in the yearbook.
No, it's not.
Most likely to run a roller derby team and write novels. There you go.
It's still not a superlative. I just said most athletic. Mine's really boring now in comparison. So rest in pepperonis for me, I guess. It's going to get better. I feel like this is like the most tame one. Because I thought it would be easiest for you to...
I'm listening.
I thought it would be easiest for you to learn if we started off with the easy one. Next up is Toralei. Do you remember Toralei? Nope. Toralei is the one you compared to Amity Blight.
Oh!
Yeah.
Most likely to be the best character in the show.
No, baby, that's not a superlative.
Sorry, I was thinking of Amity. I don't know. Jeez.
The next one's going to be more relatable for you, like
okay.
the next hypothetical. If you don't have anything, we can just skip it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay, I said that Toralei would have the most school spirit, because even though she is, like, kind of rude, she also does have a lot of school spirit. Like, she loves Monster High. There's a whole episode with her and Draculaura where, like, they both want to, like, do stuff with, like, the fear-leading team.
Now that you say it, and, like, really is, like, Amity, because Amity did, like, the sports and stuff.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, last one here. Twyla. Do you remember Twyla? Shy, autistic.
Most likely to have a doll review YouTube channel.
That was a personal call-out post.
I'm here to make a call-out post on my Twitter.com.
Don't finish that sentence.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Stop. I can't censor that.
Slept with my wife.
Hi, baby.
I'm gonna blow up the moon.
Do you want to come here?
I pissed on the moon.
Stop. Anyone who doesn't know what you're referencing is gonna be like, "What is?"
Okay, look up Sonic Snapcube fan dub. There you go. Now you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's one of the funniest things you'll ever watch.
Anyway, I said that Twyla would win Best Smile because I think she is shy and she like doesn't smile at all. Why the?
I have best smile.
You do have the best smile when you're being serious. Okay. Hi.
Hi, Reese.
But yeah, I think that Twyla would win Best Smile because I think she doesn't like smile that often at strangers. But I think that when you get to know her and you're her friend, I bet she just like absolutely lights up a room.
Like that?
You can't see it, but our cat just like laid on her back and belly stretched, and it was extremely cute. So yes, like that. Anyway, do you want to move on to the next category? Yeah. Okay, are you feeling focused and locked in? Because I gotta be. Dude, that hasn't been like a relevant reference.
Still a word.
Months.
It's still a word.
I'm just saying. Okay, I need you to like lock in a little bit more.
I'm locked.
Because you
October, Pookie.
These hands. These tiny hands. Do you think anyone's going to get what you're referencing?
Yes.
There's got to be one freak out there.
There's going to be one person.
Freak, not derogatory.
No, good freak. There's going to be one person who at least understood my Owl House references.
Oh, yeah.
One person who's going to understand the Snap Cube references.
Yeah. Those I feel like are more common.
So someone has to know.
Locktober?
Yes.
Do you think they've just seen the TikTok, or do you think they know personally?
I mean, if they're anything like me, they saw the TikTok.
I will not be explaining this. Anyway, second category is McDonald's orders,
okay.
which you'll relate to. You love McDonald's. Yeah. He loves all fast food. It's a real problem. Anyway, yeah, what do you think Draculaura would order?
Draculaura?
Yes. She's a vegetarian vampire.
She's not going to McDonald's.
I have
French
an answer.
Fries.
Okay.
Yeah, like apple slices and French fries.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I had kind of similar. I think that because I actually looked it up for this video because I take this very seriously. Certain locations at McDonald's do have like vegan and vegetarian options. So I think if she's at a location that has it, Draculaura would slam some veggie dippers, which just look like, I don't know, little logs of like fried something. But if not, I think she would eat like an ungodly amount of fries.
I was going to say you should have done like a Chipotle order.
Okay, but that's not. I picked McDonald's because I feel like everyone knows a little bit about McDonald's. Like I wanted to pick one that would be very easy for people to relate to.
Enough. Okay, next.
Next up is Cleo.
Cleo?
Yes. I
think Cleo would also be like, oh, I need to have like the healthier option if they have it. But she is slamming a Big Mac at like 12 o'clock in her parents' car.
You think she's like secret?
Yeah, she's going to McDonald's late at night. Like she's doing DoorDash, but like sneaking out so like the cameras don't pick up the person, and like meeting the person and slamming like a Big Mac, a 20-piece nugget, and like 2 McChickens.
I could see that.
Yeah.
See, I said for Cleo, I think that she would exclusively eat McFlurries and apple pies. Like she only goes to McDonald's for the desserts. Because I think that she would like also not really be into letting people know she likes it. And I think that she would slam the entire idea of McDonald's because the food's not fit for royalty, but she's like secretly addicted to the apple pies.
I think she's an Orange High C enjoyer.
That's so specific.
Orange High C is the best one.
I love you. Okay, Frankie is next.
I think she'd just get something different every time because she's curious.
Dang,
sorry, I'm so bad at that. You're the only person I'm good at with it. Everyone else, I'm terrible with it. They would get something different every time because they have to satiate the curiosity. Yeah. And every time they're going to be like, I probably should have just got the Big Mac.
Oh, see, I had like a slightly different reaction because I also said that they would be super curious and they would try every single menu item. But instead of being, you're like that. Tony, every single time we go out anywhere, whether it's fast food or like an actual sit-down restaurant, he's like, oh, let me try something new, and then invariably hates it and is just disappointed in himself.
That's why I haven't changed my Subway order since high school.
Anyway, so I think that Frankie would try everything and would be super curious, but I don't think that they would react like you. I think they would genuinely love trying everything, even if it is kind of shit, just because it's like the experience. And I also think that whatever like limited edition item is on the menu at any given point in time, that's their go-to. Why are you laughing?
Sorry, I just thought...
I thought you were choking. I'm not gonna lie. Like next to me, I was looking at the camera and I heard you like stifling something over here, and I was like, "This bitch is choking on camera."
No, I was just thinking of the Judy Hopps Lover 69.
Literally, why are you thinking of that right now?
Try everything, and so I thought of him on the phone, like doing just reciting the words to try everything.
You want me to do it?
No. But you do have a microphone. You have a microphone that definitely picked that up.
Nah, they'll be fine.
And when it does,
sucks.
You're gonna pay me money and edit it out.
I'll just edit it out. I don't owe you shit. Are you prepared for the next character?
Sure.
Are you looking at my notes?
I can't read them that fast.
You just keep looking over here, and
it's
I'm like,
blurry. It's just what I'm looking at. It's blurry.
Anyway, Laguna.
Laguna?
Yeah, what's Laguna ordering?
I forgot who Laguna was.
Again?
Yeah.
Laguna, it has 2 Sorry, I was just trying to scoot my chair a little. Laguna has like the tough side and then the soft side.
Oh,
Also, she's a sea monster. I don't know if I said that.
Would it be messed up if I said a fillet of fish?
No, because I said fillet of fish. Obviously she's getting the fillet of fish.
Yeah, fillet of fish.
That's like her natural diet.
And like A water.
I think she's just getting like 17 fillet of fish and just slamming them down.
Gross.
Okay, Toralei. I have a very, very, very specific answer for
Toralei
her.
was the bad girl, the good girl?
Yes.
McNuggets.
McNuggets?
Yeah.
Any elaboration?
Big McNugget meal with the Dr. Pepper.
Okay, I meant your reasoning, not like what comes with the nuggets.
Because they like McNuggets.
I think that Toralei, in public, if she goes out with like anybody to get McDonald's, is only eating fries, and it's like very gentle. Like she's just kind of like picking at the fries. Very demure. I think that in private, she gobbles down a fillet of fish also, but I think the reason she doesn't do it in public is because it's like a werecat stereotype, because I probably should have told you, she's a werecat. So I think that people, like there's like a negative stereotype of like, oh, werecats smell like fish because they like to eat fish. So I think she loves to indulge in a fillet of fish, but she's not going to do it in public. She doesn't want that to be like on her breath. She's got to keep it secret. Okay. I thank you for your input.
So we got to move along. I'm moving
Twyla.
on. Twyla? Who's Twyla?
Shy and autistic.
Shy and autistic. What do you get
again? You don't even know my McDonald's order?
McChickens and McNuggets and a Big Mac.
I think mine's more varied than Twyla's would be. I think that Twyla has literally never had anything other than the nuggets and fries, and she will never have anything other than the nuggets and fries. I think
I'm just going to start basing all my answers for Twyla from you.
I think Twyla would rather starve than try anything else on the McDonald's menu. Which is admittedly kind of close to me because I only ate 3 items. Love you.
Love you.
Anyway, that's all for that.
Great.
Are you ready for number 3?
Sure.
Okay. Music genres that they listen to.
Okay.
So, Draculaura.
Draculaura?
Yes. You're either starting to get a feel for the characters or you're faking it. Really?
Dracula.
Okay.
No, I think music's like the one thing that's like wild about
Draculaura.
Yeah. Like get in the car and it's like, okay, well, what do you want us to do? I'll play my music, and then it's like crusade metal.
See, I said this is like a little bit maybe more what you'd immediately think of, but I think she would listen to old classical, and I think she'd be like, oh my gosh, I remember seeing Mozart live. Like, this is a pretty good recording, but it does not live up to seeing him live.
That's Momo Yaoyorozu.
No, this is Draculaura.
Oh, this is Patrick.
I feel like I could see her doing that. Yeah. I feel like I could see her being ever so slightly pretentious about it. Like, she doesn't mean to. She doesn't mean it in a bad way. But I could see her being like, yeah, like, this is good, but it's not the same. Like, it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you being, like, really distracted by the window? Because
no,
you keep looking outside like a dog longing for freedom.
I am a human being that has ADHD and has to look around and is being held down in one spot for more than 5 minutes without something fully taking my attention.
You're being held captive. Okay, Cleo. What kind of music would Cleo listen to? Are you? I have a very specific answer for this too.
Probably just One Direction.
One Direction?
Something like that.
It's a sensitive time to bring that up.
Okay, One Direction, but like before Tragedy.
Great. Why?
I mean, you made her sound like she's just like a rich girl.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what basic rich girls listen to. Is that
Tony's making enemies this video.
I'm making facts.
Okay, so I think Cleo would have a real answer and then what she tells everyone.
Okay.
So I think that anyone who asks Cleo, hey, what kind of music do you listen to? She would say, the genre doesn't matter as long as it's played live in a private show. Like, she's talking like, I don't really care what you're playing, but I only want to hear it if I'm having dinner by myself and you're playing it live for me, right? Okay. That's her public answer. I think privately, she is obsessed with country music and despises herself for it. I think that it is a really intense guilty pleasure, but she just cannot stop bopping along.
Something about an Egyptian lady listening to Jelly Roll or something is
I think she would.
Okay.
I think she would hide it, and like she would be mortified if anyone ever found out.
Okay.
But she would. Okay. Anyway, Frankie. You're just like, okay, yeah, sure.
Frankie. Rap.
Okay. I could see that.
I think rap is some of the most impressive music I've ever listened to because of the actual skill. Like, not saying regular songwriting doesn't take skill, but it's like a next level to be able to like tell a story while like rhyming it.
Yeah.
And so I think that would satiate her multiple brain. I almost said the F-bomb. Oh, it doesn't matter. Their curiosity and also probably their like desire for something satisfying for the like tickles the brain.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
That's fine. I went like a little bit more conventional and I just said pop punk.
See, I was thinking pop punk, but
because I feel like they dress in a way that indicates that they like pop punk.
Pop punk could probably, that was going to be one of my answers. I just didn't know. Yeah, probably rapper pop punk then.
Okay, that's
or
solid.
Punk rock.
Punk rock. I keep losing my notes. Laguna. I have another very specific answer for her. It's funny that you always forget Laguna. Especially because as I was originally describing the personalities, you were like, oh, you're kind of like Laguna. Yeah, Laguna has the half and half. She's half vicious, half soft.
That's right. No,
he'll get it eventually.
The more I think about it, the more you're the last one on the list. Twyla, is it Twyla? Yeah, you're the more Twyla. Yeah. Celtic punk. Because you know, Celtic punk sounds like it's going to be super mean, but it's still tons of fun.
That you're so funny. For Laguna, I said she exclusively listens to love songs, so I don't think it would be about genre for her. But I think that because she has like that romantic side, I think that she would really like play into that. Because I mean, she's like in her headphones, so it doesn't matter. Like no one can see, like no one knows that she's listening to soft music. So I think she exclusively listens to love songs, and like in the privacy of her own room, is just belting out ballads.
Or actually, yeah, you saying that, or I would say Celtic punk. Or, like, specifically on certain, like, whenever she's in the mood, anime songs, like anime openings.
You would say anime songs.
Because, I mean, come on, the mean girl that's like, that or, like, you saying that about Cleo also would be really funny, but it's like the, like, walk up, like, excuse me, what are you listening to right now?
Dude, that's gonna be so loud.
Excuse me, what are you listening to right now? Sorry. I have to grab the mic.
You picked up the mic and yelled.
I'm sorry. I gotta grab the mic at least once. It's
I guess it is
part of my character. Anyway, yeah, because they'd be like, oh, what music are you listening to right now? And it'd be like... Kiss? Or something. Like something to like get away, but then it's like the Lucky Star opening in the headphones, which is a bop, but still.
You're cringe, but I love you. Next up is Toralei. What are you thinking for Toralei? Now, I do actually need to give you extra information here. She is a werecat, like I said. She also is in a band.
But you're like Twyla, so not.
No, Toralei is the one that is like the bad to good.
Like you just said that about the last girl.
No, I said Laguna has two sides to her. Toralei was actively an antagonist and is now a friend.
Okay, well then I got it mixed up then. Well, crap.
The biggest challenge of this whole video is not coming up with the ideas.
ADHD.
It is literally just trying to get Tony to remember who's who.
It takes me about halfway through a book to finally lock in on the characters.
Yeah, I do feel kind of bad because I originally was hoping that we would be able to be back in the basement for this, and I was going to have dolls lined up so you could like look at them.
Yeah, that would have been way easier.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We still can't. I mean, like, we're allowed to go down there. It's safe, but it's just like there's a lot of shit in the way, and so I'm not going back down there.
Crap.
Toralei's the one that's like Amity. That I feel like is the most concrete way I can.
See, that's why I gave my last answer thinking that's the character I was talking about.
No. See, okay, what I'm saying with Laguna is Laguna's like just got two sides to her. Like she's just kind of like sometimes just a little like tough, sometimes just a little sweet. Laguna's like a Sour Patch Kid. First is sour, then you're
Yeah.
sweet. Toralei is like Amity.
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Yeah, I understand. I was just hoping that would help you like really solidify for the last one.
Same answer.
Okay. Okay. I think that her first response would be like, "Oh, I listen to my music on repeat," because she's like kind of an asshole. But I think in reality, Toralei will listen to genuinely anything because she just like wants to get as much musical inspiration as possible.
What kind of
And
does she play?
I don't know. I'm not good at classifying genres, and I think there's one song that she plays in the first season, which is all that I've seen. So like, I don't know. But I think much like the interviews you were talking about, where like you go up on the street and like ask people what they're doing. I don't know if you've seen the ones where it'll be like, hey, if you can guess which song this is, or if you can name which song this is, I'll give you $1. And like they keep getting more than where they get. I think Toralei would know every song. Like, I think even the most obscure stuff, she would be like, oh, yeah, that's this by this person. I think she just consumes music absolutely voraciously and finds something to enjoy about all of it.
Okay.
I'm giving out here very thoughtful answers, and you're just like, who's who?
Yep.
Okay, last one, Twyla.
I think very much like you. Can't nail it down. Probably Marianas Trench somewhere in there. Probably some Rob Zombie. Probably some country, like can't figure out
just
why.
Like a big mismatch.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this once before on here, but just to like explain what he's talking about, literally no one has ever been able to pin down my musical interests because it has nothing to do with genre. It's lyrics. I like the lyrics, but I do also have to like the beat. But like lyrics mean genuinely like so much more to than anything else, any other part of a song.
It's almost been a decade and I still don't know.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out.
Yeah. So my music is like really just my Spotify's all over the place. I said Twyla would listen to hyperpop.
Sure. Nightcore.
That too, probably.
Anyway.
I just feel like because she's got the whole like I like the quiet, I don't like to be around too many people, but I feel like in her headphones it's just like blasting, and like I feel like she really likes the energy there. Maybe it's like a little bit sensory seeking with the sounds when it's like in a safe environment.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how I'm vibing. I'll let you have a moment with the cat.
Sorry, go on.
No.
She's ignoring me. Come here, Reese.
Reese is such a funny cat. She's so beautiful. And she does love attention, but explicitly on her terms. And the second that she thinks you want to pet her or that you want to take a picture of her, she's running away. Come here.
Like, she'll come to you if you call, but you won't, like...
I mean, yeah, like y'all saw earlier, I tried to put her on the table and she was like,
yeah,
absolutely
she'll
not.
only really jump up on you if you're on the couch or, like, laying down.
But again, it's on her terms.
Yeah.
There is no approaching Reese for love. There's just hoping she blesses you.
I was only able to get her to stay still earlier because I was, like, forcibly petting her the entire time. I put her on my lap. And I wouldn't let her get out.
Anyway.
Okay.
You're on the last category, babe. You've almost made it through.
Okay.
It's what type of influencer each character would be. So we're going to start off with Draculaura.
Draculaura would do self-motivating TikToks.
Yeah.
Like the, hey, you right here, you see, lock in, you're right, you're making it. You got to go to the gym, you got to eat healthy, you know? Don't be a little poo-poo. You would do good. That's all.
I feel like our answers are kind of close. I think she would be an organization TikToker. Like, I think she'd do, like, the vlogs going to like the Container Store, and like every drawer in her house has sub drawers and like little boxes inside of it where everything is meticulously organized. Like she somehow has like a cutlery container that's not like the normal ones that you get, but it has like the exact right size for her cutlery.
Insane.
Like she's just next. That's what I think. I think she would be absolutely next level organization. Cleo.
Fashion.
Yeah.
It's sad. That one's easy.
I don't mean to be mean to Cleo, but I do think that she would be just kind of like a vague, like, oh, influencer, like kind of fashion, kind of lifestyle, but really none of her content has any meat to it.
Yeah, it's just
I think
influencer.
she's just a nepo baby.
She just wants the title of influencer.
Well, yeah, I think
like,
she just has a bunch of followers and is like, oh, come like do this with me today.
I was gonna say like specifically it'd be like the get ready with me while I wake up to go to school today. And it's like, obviously, like, woke up, put the camera, turned it on, and laid back down. It was like, oh, just now waking up for the first time. Wow.
She takes, like, 17 takes of each thing.
Yeah,
so
and
it
it's
has
like,
to be absolutely perfect.
Dang it, all right, get back in the bed. And it's like an hour late for school. Yeah.
But by the time she gets there, her makeup is flawless.
Yeah, that's great. You still flunked the class.
I'm glad we agree. What about for Frankie? Do you remember who they are?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to make sure.
I'm trying to think.
Hi, Vivi. I see you over there, Miss Weiss. I feel so bad that she won't get on camera for y'all, because sorry, like, to brag, but our cat is so cute. Hi.
The Grippers.
She's licking my toe.
I
can't believe you just said that. I'm so used to you doing this stuff that I'm like, oh wait, there's a camera.
I don't know. Probably like just like the teaching ones, I guess.
Yeah, I had 2 answers. That was one of mine.
Hey, you ever wondered what's going on with this?
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's like a minute and a half.
Like a Hank Green.
Yeah.
Like educational. Yeah. I said that, or I feel like they would do crafts. They would be like a DIY channel, but not like a shitty DIY channel, not like 5-minute crafts or something stupid like that, where they're just like posting really weird content. I think Frankie would genuinely be like super invested in like the DIY and being like, oh, here's how you can DIY decorate for Halloween for under $30, like that sort of thing. I feel like they would love doing that for people. Laguna. Laguna's the Sour Patch Kid. What is going on over there?
I've got her.
Dude, she weighs like 4 pounds.
Yeah, it's just when she goes low to the ground, it's hard to get her.
You're grunting getting the cat, and she weighs nothing.
No, you're not leaving. You're here now on camera.
She is so upset. Sorry if you don't get to see Tony's face and you just see a twitching cattail. Anyway, Laguna, what kind of influencer?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to nap down.
Just like a flat out. Okay, I think that Laguna would be.
Hi, Reese.
Come here. No, you don't want to. Bye.
I just got her on camera. That's all that matters.
I think that Laguna would be a fitness influencer, but not in like here's how you can like meal prep, or like here's what macros mean, or here's the best exercises. I don't think she would really do that. Maybe like here and there, but I think it would mostly be like competition focused. She'd be like, here's me training for a marathon. Here's me getting first place in that marathon. And like, it would be constant. Like she's always doing something, and it always is about the fact that she's better than everybody.
Okay. Yeah, I would not have.
Well, because she's athletic.
Great.
I mentioned that to you at least a couple times.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all.
I know. I didn't really think you would, but.
Anyway.
Yeah. Who all's left?
The 2.
Okay, yeah. So first off is Toralei. What's Toralei doing? What's the ex-mean girl doing on the internet? Be nice. I said that and immediately was like, oh no. I'm just checking. Okay, yeah. Audio's still good. I know he's got like 7 answers in his head and none of them are appropriate.
No, I think that would be better for
the last one. You're like saving one.
Well, because I'm trying to think, because I don't know enough about the characters, because part of me wants to be like anime reviewer.
I think you just want to bring anime into the video today.
Always. What does she like to do?
Toralei?
Yeah.
Cause mischief and make music.
I think
she's also a cheerleader.
I think she would be like a Brandon Ferris. Then, like cause mischief.
Really?
Cause mischief?
Honey, Brandon Ferris doesn't cause mischief. He just breaks shit and makes a mess. That's not causing.
Okay, fine.
That's not making mischief. Making mischief is like plotting against your classmates.
That's just mean.
Yes, she was a mean girl.
Anyway, then
I'm so sorry. You're allowed to have your opinion, but it's objectively wrong.
then it would be like going into Guitar Center and being like, see how many times I can play these forbidden songs in Guitar Center before getting kicked out.
Are there forbidden songs in Guitar Center?
Oh yeah.
What are
Stairway to Heaven, can't play that, they'll kick you out right away.
Why?
Because it's overplayed. People like would go in and play that song so much. Like there are a lot of songs even nowadays that are becoming what are known as forbidden, which are like you go in and it's just like Stairway to Heaven. I don't remember all of them. But there's like...
Well, I get the gist.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird.
Yeah. Like they'll straight up come over and be like, all right, you're done.
Huh.
And like kick you out.
Okay, I have 2 answers for Toralei.
Okay.
I think she might do story times. I feel like I could see her sitting down and being like,
with like Subway servers on the
here,
side.
No, I mean like old school YouTube story times.
Oh, okay.
Like I think she would sit down and be like, here's the drama in my life and here's why everyone has wronged me.
Do you think she'd have to apologize with the ukulele at one point?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like, I think that would be Toralei pre-redemption. And then I think post-redemption, she would switch into like a drama channel. But she's trying to be on the right side of drama. So she's like calling out other people's shit and being like, see, I know because I used to be like this. That's what I can see. I can see like her evolution there. She like has the switch.
Very cool.
Last one's Twyla.
I would say doll influencer.
I knew you were going to say that. I was like, there's no way I can get out of this one.
I'd say, because, yeah, I'd say doll or cat. Probably like cat influencer, like going to different cat, like, restaurants.
Oh, like different like cat cafes?
Yeah, cat cafes.
That'd be cute.
And reviewing the food and being like, these are the cats. Because she doesn't want to be on screen, so she can turn it around and only face the cats.
I was going to say my answer is kind of a cop-out because I don't think Twyla would be an influencer.
I was also thinking that.
I think that she would not want the attention, and even through the camera would be very uncomfortable with the ideas of eyes on her.
I think she would wear like a mask.
See, I don't think she would even do that.
Really?
Just, I mean, again, that's just me. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, if she was going to be an influencer, she for sure would be faceless. Like, she'd be like a VTuber, or she'd wear a mask.
Ooh, VTuber
or she wouldn't be on camera.
VTuber would
There's
be a
no way
good
she
one.
shows her face.
Yeah.
But I don't think she would be an influencer in general.
I think you're right on something with that. I think VTuber would be like reacting to stuff on the internet, but as a VTuber.
The only reason I say like not at all is because I think that she would start to get criticism or like start to get like a few just like stupid hate comments and immediately be like, I can't do this shit.
Well, I think the starting would be a VTuber.
Yeah,
that or
for
Cat
sure.
Cafe.
Yeah. And then just like one day stops posting, never comes back to the internet. It's like, I'm done, I'm out.
Yeah. Cool. Great.
Well, those were the hypotheticals for today. I am sorry if this one was a little bit weird. I feel like my last one was more high energy because I wasn't like carrying an accomplice. But
I also had answers, but they were deemed not fit for the video, so I couldn't use them.
That's because you're not.
I know.
You're just picking the most like awful shit you can think of.
Uh-huh. That is what I bring to this table.
We had to take a little break because Tony decided to flash the camera with his little nipples.
Little? They're normal size and fully functional. Listen right here, they're normal size and they're fully functional. You don't listen to a word they say, okay?
That's the second video in a row that you've kissed.
Was it the second in a row?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Anyway, we were just saying that I can't give you Tony's actual answers because they're always awful answers. They're always terrible, as evidenced by him then proceeding to lift his shirt up.
I panicked. I didn't know what to do. I screamed and it was over. Reese
I screamed and it was over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was told to be quiet by the camera. It's done. It told me it was so full from my lard.
Why did you say that?
So much worse when I can see myself. In the video, I can't.
So we.
You look like a possum.
No,
I almost choked on my water.
Are you gonna let me get this out?
My belly button's cold now.
We were actively talking, and 2 times
Twice.
the camera just like randomly shut off. So we're doing the outro on the phone. I don't know what it is because my card's not full. The camera just really is sick of Tony's shit, I guess.
So is my shirt. Sorry, Scoob.
Why do you spit on yourself so much?
Sometimes you gotta hawk too. I feel dirty. I regret after saying
I
that.
hope you do.
I don't. Yeah. You think this will show up on the Talk to a podcast? Anyway, Fae folk.
Anyway, Faithful.
Thanks for joining us.
Do you have any final thoughts? Any last minute things you'd like to say? Don't panic, bro. You've been on camera for like an hour.
I don't think. One time I typed the phrase, I don't think I do, but I forgot the comma, so everyone just thought I meant to say I don't think I do. And they're like, I don't understand.
What the fuck are you talking
I don't know. Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Okay.
This has been Depression with Rain and Anthony.
You look here.
Hey.
Ignore my finger there. No, you're looking like at the screen.
I'm looking at you.
Don't look at me. Don't perceive me. So we gotta go.
Excuse me.
Don't burp off camera. What do you mean?
Give me that.
No.
I'm here to film a doll review.
Do you want to say anything to the nice people before you say goodbye?
Thanks, nice people. Goodbye. I don't know what the... Oh, it's the glasses. I was like, bro, I got some crow's feet all of a sudden. I need to go talk to somebody. God damn.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's like a little bit different than the last one because Anthony has different and odd energy. But hopefully it was still fun. I'm happy to make more of these if y'all like them because I really enjoy doing them. Please stop looking like that. You're freaking me out. You're staring so soullessly. No, that's worse. Don't lean away from me. Pretend you like me. Well, that was excruciating. I'm sure it was also terrible to watch. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day or night or whatever. I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.
What's a farewell?
Ah!